Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man, and today's video is on the two-way skilled stretch build, man. Yes, that's the build name, two-way skilled stretch, and this build is tough. This build gets a 96 defensive rebound with cap breakers. It gets a 91 strength. It gets an 84 block. It gets an 85 offensive rebound. This build can shoot, and this build can even dribble. You can play lockdown on this build. You can play center on this build. But before we get into this two-way skill stretch build, can we get 150 likes for this video? 150 likes would be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 6,000 subscribers. If we can hit 6,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is February 12th, that would be insane. That would be a great birthday gift. So please hit that subscribe button. Think of it as a birthday gift. And also, if you guys have any questions or need any help, please leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. Now, let's get into this two-way skill stretch build. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Handish, you want to go with either left or right. Pick the best hand you shoot with because you will be able to shoot on this build. I'm going to go with left. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 60. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build the power forward. I personally went with power forward because I want to be placed at the 4 when I play rec, 5v5. And I'm pretty sure you guys would want to as well if you're playing on this build. You would want to be put at the 4 because this build will be 6'7", and that's not really tall enough to be a center. But if you're in the park, you're playing theaters, you're playing 2s, you're playing 1v1 court because this build will have ball handle. I personally play center on this build when I'm playing with a teammate, like if I'm playing with my brother or if I'm playing with anybody else, I'm playing center in the park. But if I go to the rec, I'm definitely just playing that 4 position because that's definitely the best position to play in the rec and in 5v5. Height, you guys want to go with 6'7". I found 6'7" to be the best height for me. You guys can make this build at 6'9" as well. Don't go 6'8". 6'8" does not have good attributes, but this build is possible at 6'9". It's just that the ball handle is not really the greatest and the speed is not really the greatest at 6'9". But for me, I found it best to be at 6'7" because I don't like being slow. That's one thing about me, all my players. I don't like having a low speed. I don't like my player being slow. So that's why I went with 6'7". It's just my play style. You guys can go 6'9" if you guys want to. Next is weight. Gotta go with 268. 268 is the best weight to go with. Gotta have the strength. And wingspan, you guys want to put it up all the way to 7'3". So once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I showed because just one stat could get you a completely different build and build name. And I would not want that to happen to you guys, so make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. And also, if you guys watch the whole video and you guys see the build, if you guys would like gameplay on this build, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like down below, and now I'll make gameplay video on this build. I can show you guys what this build is really about, because this build is definitely great. Alright, so first we're finishing what we want to do. We want to go with an 81 standing dunk off the rip. Again, my intentions with this build, this was gonna be my center build. So I play park. I'm not really in the rec too much. If I am in the rec, I can play the 4. But my vision was park. And I know that in the park, I could get away with a 6'7" center. Not only can I get away with the center, but I can also play lockdown on this build if I wanted to. So that's the mentality I had when I was making this build. Center priority, secondary lockdown. Then thirdly is the ball handle. So that's what my mindset was. So on a center, we definitely want to have a standing dunk. When we catch that rebound, we will have a 96 defensive rebound and an 85 offensive rebound. We got to go up with that standing dunk as soon as we catch the board because we're most likely going to be open after we catch that rebound. Unless someone has high pogo stake, they probably will come down quicker and they're able to jump again. But at that point, you guys will be able to read it and maybe pass it out to your guard and they get a free 3, or you guys reset the play. But with an 81 standing dunk, you do get rise up on silver. You do get aerial wizard on silver. We just got to upgrade our physicals and we will get it. But we want to have an 81 standing dunk. It's definitely recommended to have it. I'm a big advocate for standing dunk. I really like standing dunk ever since last year. And I feel like it's good this year as well. Driving dunk, you guys can keep it at 71. 71 driving dunk is pretty good. You get the basic dunks. And that's all we really need on a center. We don't have to do windmill dunks on a center. We do not have to do 360 spin dunks. We could use the simple, safe dunks. And when I say safe dunks, it's like dunks that really don't get blocked. That's what we want to go with this build. So we want to keep the driving dunk at 71. Post shot, we want to go with a 75. It's just going to automatically upgrade to 75, so we might as well do it now. And that's pretty much all we want to do for finishing. And I know you guys might be thinking like, whoa, 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 whoa. This build can't really finish. Yes, it can, man. I even dunked on someone yesterday with this build. I don't get contact dunks, but I dunked on someone yesterday with this build. It was actually crazy. I can vouch and I can say you can finish on this build. The other finishing stats will go up, like the drive and layup will go up to 66. So if you guys want to do that right now, you guys can. But I'm telling you guys right now, this build can finish. You don't have to worry about it. And what's really most important is that standing dunk, because if we're playing like a center, we're gonna just catch rebounds going up for the standing dunk. If we slip, that's gonna be a standing dunk animation. That's what you get when you slip. When you're slipping to the paint after a screen hits and your guard passes to you, most of the time you're gonna get a standing dunk depending on where you catch the ball. So once you guys are done with finishing, you guys want to go into shooting. Three-pointer, we want to go with a 79 three-pointer on this build. 79 three-pointer is amazing, man. I cannot lie. I shoot so well with this build, bro. I can vouch you can shoot. You can shoot with a 79 three-pointer. It's definitely good. All we need is that set shot specialist silver. When you get set shot specialist silver and you shoot catch and shoot jump shots, it's really just lights out chicken. You don't need a high 3-point rating to hit catch and shoots. All you really need is set shot specialist and at least a 79, 78 3, and you're good. You're gonna be able to hit consistently. But for us to get good jump shot bases on this build, we want to go with an 83 mid-range. Mid-range is a less heavy stat. It doesn't really take too much away from your upgrades. So that's why we go with the 83 mid-range, so we can unlock jump shot bases. So if you do want to shoot good on this build, go with that 83 mid-range so you can unlock some jump shot bases that are very good. Because if we go with a low mid-range and we don't go up to 83, we're going to have some jump shot bases that are not really the greatest. You're gonna go with the jump shots that have F timing stabilities. They're just inconsistent. It's not that great. So that's why you guys want to go with E3 for the mid-range. Not only that, you guys can shoot very consistently in the mid-range. I've been taking advantage of the midi. I've been setting screens for my guard and popping out midi, and I green it every single trip because it's really just easy, man. So the midi pops are amazing. You guys can fade on this build as well in the mid-range. You guys can get a bucket with this build. Now, as you guys can see, we got Deadeye on bronze. That Deadeye works, trust me. I've shot in people's faces before. We also got set shot specialist on silver, which is very, very good as well. This is the key thing that we need. If we're gonna catch and shoot, we just need set shot specialist and we will be consistent. So that's all we really want to do for shooting. This build can spark crazy. It's very consistent with the shooting. So this is what we definitely want to go with for the shooting stats. All right, so playmaking. Playmaking, this is where preference comes in. Me personally, I went with ball handle. I don't have much friends to play with. When I get on 2K, a lot of the times I am playing 1v1 court. So that's why I went ball handle on this build. But that's just preference, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys are like me, you guys don't really have much friends to play with, but you want to have a center build when your friends do get on, do it the way that I made it right here. But if you guys are like, nah, I don't really need ball handle, I really just want to be a lockdown / center, then you guys can just chalk the ball handle and really upgrade this build in many different ways. You guys can add more to defense and get a higher steal. You guys can go with a higher strength. You guys can even go with a higher pass accuracy, which is probably the way you should go if you do not want ball handle. So playmaking, again, is just preference. This is the way I went with. So pass accuracy, I went with a 60 pass accuracy. I'm on a center build / lockdown build. I'm not really going to be doing crazy passing. And even if I'm in the rec and I'm playing the 4, I'm probably still not going to like do some crazy passes. So a 60 pass accuracy, I'm able to do what I need to do. I'm able to just catch a rebound. If I do, I pass it off to my guard. I hand it off to my guard in the 2s and the 3s. Or if I do play 5v5 and I catch a rebound or I just catch a pass, I'm really just passing it back to my guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not throwing no down the lane pass. I'm really going to just slow down the game, hand it off to my guard and let him cook up. You feel me? So for me to do that, I don't need a crazy pass accuracy. I don't need a 92 pass accuracy to do that. I don't need an 80 pass accuracy to do that. I just need a 60. And 60 pass accuracy is not even that slow. It's actually pretty decently quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I go with 60 pass accuracy. Again, if you're not going ball handle, make it go higher. You know what I'm saying? You can put the pass accuracy higher. Personally, I wouldn't. I would just upgrade other stats like defense and just go crazy on the defense and get a crazy steal or something. But again, to each their own. Next is ball handle. You guys want to go with an 81 ball handle on this build. The reason I went 81 is so I can get handle for day silver. I don't want to gas out. I don't want to just do one crossover and my player has half a stamina. No, I want to be able to dribble decently. I want to be able to get myself open while dribbling. So that's why I went with 81 ball handle to get handle for days on silver. And look at the badges you guys get. We get ankle assassin on bronze, and I can vouch it works. I've snapped some ankles. I've stunned some people and got an easy dunk. I've stunned some people, got an easy 3. I'm not gonna lie, the ankle assassin is probably definitely the best badge in the game because it just really works, and it works like consistently. You know what I'm saying? So ankle assassin definitely helps. Handle for days, yes, you guys can dribble on this build. I'm learning how to like sig up with this build. I'm not gonna lie, I played a couple 1v1 core games. I'm getting used to it, you know what I'm saying? But I know once I master the dribbling on the 6-7 build, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be unstoppable because like I'm able to catch my own rebounds. My defense is pretty good. I'm bumping people. I'm strong. Like this build's gonna be something dangerous once I master dribbling, man. So the handle for days silver definitely helps. It definitely works. We're gonna get strong handle Hall of Fame, so you know what that means. Get out of my way. I'm running through you. Or if I ever get a lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Because them lockdowns, they definitely be out there in the 1v1 core. I played someone with a 96 perimeter defense yesterday. When I get strong handle Hall of Fame or either gold, I'm not really gonna get bumped that much, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna bump me, but not really that much, you know what I'm saying? So them not bumping me that much, me having strong handles, I'm definitely gonna be able to get myself open. And we do get unpluggable on silver, man. And unpluggable silver is pretty good. I have not ran into too much people that have high steals yet, so I'm not too sure if it's like the greatest, but like on-ball steals are not really that OP this year. It's not the craziest thing like last year. So you guys are able to like get through with a silver unpluggable. You don't need anything higher than that. So that's all we want to do for ball handle. Next is speed with ball. I went with 75 speed with ball. 75 speed with ball, that gives us lightning launch on silver. Again, speed with ball is super important. If you're just making a ball handle build and no speed with ball, trust me, you just wasted VC. You wasted your VC. You gotta have speed with ball. And with 75 speed with ball, lightning launch silver, I'm able to actually like run on a center build. Like I know a lot of people with centers, of course they don't have ball handle, but like they go with a low speed with ball on the center, and like when they catch the ball and they try to run to the paint, they're like a slug. But me, I'm genuinely able to move with this build when I have the ball in my hand. So if my guard passes it to me early off the slip, bro, I'm able to just run to the paint myself and dunk the ball, you know what I'm saying? Or again, like if I'm dribbling, comboing up, I go for a hop step, I'm running to the paint, I'm getting through, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting that dunk because my player is fast enough to get there. And with the lightning launch on silver, it just helps it even better. I'm able to get speed boost, I'm getting speed bursts. So it helps a lot having that 75 speed with ball and having lightning launch silver. You guys have to have this 75 speed with ball. Do not go with anything under than a 75 if you're putting ball handle on this build. If you guys are not putting ball handle on this build, at least maybe 70, man. Maybe 65, like a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because just being a slug after you have the ball in your hand is not it, you know what I'm saying? So that's all we want to do for playmaking. Next is defense. This is where the build is going to get even better. These last 3 categories is what makes this build OP. First, we're going to go with interior defense. We want to go with a 70. I went with a 70 interior defense because I feel like it works, you know what I'm saying? We are 6'7", we have a 7'3" wingspan. So if we put our hand up and we contest someone on a layup, we're going to get a stop. We're going to get a stop. We're 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. And not only that, with our strength, our perimeter that's going to be high, bro, we're going to get bumpy before they even get to the paint. I've stopped multiple people, multiple centers, multiple lockdowns from getting to the paint. I made them pick up their dribble. And they try to go for a layup, guess what? It's just heavily contested, you know what I'm saying? So a 70 interior is definitely good when you have that good perimeter, which this build will have, and have a good strength, which this build will have. That 70 interior is all you need, man. Next is perimeter defense, and this what makes this build a lockdown as well. And the reason why you want to have a perimeter, even if you're not going to play lockdown on this build, we got to be able to contest people, man. If we're playing twos with our guard, you know what I'm saying, our guard gets hit by a screen, or if we're playing threes and our lockdown gets hit by a screen, we're going to have to hedge. We're going to have to pick up for our guard for our lockdown. And if we don't have perimeter, guess what? The guard, even if he's 5'9", if he's 6'2", doesn't matter, they're going to peek us. If they realize that we don't have perimeter, that our challenger is weak, they're going to peek us every single time. They're going to shoot over us every single time. Even if they're small, they're going to shoot over us. Because they have many marksmen, you know what I'm saying? We got to have a high perimeter. And if you're playing 1v1 quarter on this build, you're going to want a high perimeter. If you are just playing center, even then, you want to have a high perimeter because that immovable enforcer is going to stop people from getting to that paint. Again, like I said, when I play on this build, I make multiple centers, lockdowns, pick up their dribble. They go out of bounds from me just bumping them. Like, it really stops people from getting to that paint, you know what I mean? So it's not just even just for 3-pointers, it's for the paint as well. So we want to go with an 85 perimeter on this build. And man, when I touch that immovable enforcer on gold, because the build gets immovable enforcer on gold, when I touch that, because I only have it on silver right now, oh my goodness, bro. It's going to be a really scary sight. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a very, very scary sight when I get that 85 perimeter. Again, if you guys want gameplay on this build, let me know. I should have the build done in the next few days. And next Saturday, I can post a video on this build. And I can show you how crazy this build gets, man. How fun it is. So we want to go to 85 perimeter defense. As you guys can see, we got Challenger Silver, which is super important. This will stop guards from hitting in our face. We will get the other badges. We just got to upgrade our physicals. And we will get all these badges that you see right here. But 85 perimeter is super important. Steal, you want to go with 73. And the reason I went with 73 steal is for the blitzes. Blitzes and interceptions. As you guys can see, we got interceptor silver. That's why I went with 73. Because if you go lower 73, you don't get interceptor silver. If you do not know how to blitz, learn how to blitz. So a 73 steal will give me good blitz animations. You know what I'm saying? My player won't just be stuck in mud after going for a steal. So 73 steal is super important. If you guys do not go ball handle, you guys can go with an 85 steal. You guys can go crazy, man. Gold interceptor on a center is tough. On a lockdown is tough. But for me, I went ball handle, so I went 73 steal, and it's actually pretty good. I've caught some lanes. I can vouch that 73 steal is pretty good. And next is block. And this is probably my favorite stat. It's like I block everybody, man. 84 block, bro. Block is super, super good. Very important to have on the center build, man. 1 for high flying denier silver, paint patroller. Bro, I get so much blocks, bro. Like, it's actually insane. I did not expect to get so much blocks with this build, bro. But this build gets blocks, bro. It's really, really good. Especially because I went 6'7", and that speed and that agility is good, bro. Man, so if you guys go 6'7" with this build, make sure you guys have this 84 blocks. You guys are going to be catching blocks left to right. You're going to be surprised yourself how much blocks you get. And for those who already have an 84 block or a high block build, you already know how it is. Gotta go 84 block on this build. Super helpful on any type of game mode. 5s, rec, 1v1 core, 2s, 3s. In every game mode, this will help you, man. Definitely want to go with block. Next is our offensive and defensive rebound. So I did talk to my boy Kaz and Frenchie. They're like really, really good centers that I play with when I play guard. And they really catch every single board. And I was asking them, like, yo, I was about to make a 99 offensive rebound build. But they really told me, like, yo, all you really need is an 85 offensive and a 96 defensive, and you will be straight. The 99 stat is cool, but it's like kind of overrated. It's not. You can really put some pain in with an 85 offensive and a 96 defensive. And I listened to them, and they were not wrong. I catch boards over 7-footers. I catch boards over 6'9". I just gotta wait to get all my badges. And bro, like when I get box out beast, I get pogo. Like it's gonna get really, really dangerous, man. So offensive rebound, we want to go with 85. We want to go with 85 offensive rebound. I did not use cap breakers on my offensive. I just kept it at 85. And I actually really like an 85 offensive. I was going to go with a 99 again. I was going to make a 6'9" with a 91.9, but I went with this 85 offensive, and I do not regret it. It's definitely good. Now, defensive, you guys want to go with 96. But if you guys have cap breakers, go with 91. If you guys do not have cap breakers, man, get cap breakers, man. Grind for those cap breakers. It just makes builds even better. And all the new builds you're going to make, bro, it's going to really just help you, man. Cap breakers just make your build feel less limited. So we want to go with cap breakers on the defensive rebound and have that 96. When we go with 96 defensive rebound, guess what? We're going to get Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. We're going to get Box Out Beast Hall of Fame. We're going to get Pogo Stick Hall of Fame. You get all these badges Hall of Fame. That's what makes us a center. And again, in the park, in the 2s, in the 3s, we're able to play center on the 6'7". In the rec and 5v5, we can play the 4. But guess what? In the rec and even in the 5v5, we have Hall of Fame defensive and offensive rebounds. Bro, we're going to catch those rebounds, bro. We're going to catch those rebounds. We might outboard our actual center, bro. Especially if you know how to catch rebounds, you know how to like position yourself. Man, you might out-rebound your center sometimes. And last but not least is our physicals. Speed, 84. Come on, man. 84 speed on this lockdown / center build. When we go up against a footer, when we go against a 6'9", 6'9s have 80 speed. We have an 84 speed. So that means we can play lockdown. So if we have an 85 perimeter and we have an 84 speed, we're able to play lockdown. We're fast enough to play lockdown. So that's one build right there. Now, if we want to play center on this build in the park, we can. So that's 2 builds. That's 2 builds in one. And we have ball handle. I'm not saying we're 6'4", but we have ball handle. That's 3 builds in low-key 1 build. This you could play 3 positions in one build. If you master dribbling on a 6-7, like if you learn how to dribble on a 6-7, bro, you have 3 builds in one. That's what makes this build tough, man. Speed, you want to keep it at 84 again, so we can be fast enough, man. We do not want to be slow, man. I was gonna make a 6-9. I'm like, 80 speed is not. It doesn't sit right with me. I cannot have an 80 speed on this build. So I went with 84 speed on this build. Definitely worth it. I'm super happy I went with 84 speed. I do not regret it. Next is agility. You want to go with 78. I wish we could have a higher agility, but we can't. Can't have everything, man. Can't have everything. But with a 78 agility, you see our badges. We went up to on-ball menace silver, pick dodger silver, shifty shooter bronze, slippery off-ball silver. So we got to have agility. Man, do not go anything lower than 78. Speed, agility, speed with ball, 3 most important stats. It can make or break your builds. And with a 78 agility, it makes your build better. Trust me when I say that. Do not go anything lower than a 78. You will regret it. You will have to remake your build. Do not go lower than a 78. Please don't. Next is strength. This is super important. Super important. Go with 91. 91 strength on this build. You see that strong handle on Hall of Fame. Come on, man. These lockdowns are not bumping us. And when we get a little guard, a small guard, in the 1v1 court, if we do, or we get a tall guard build that has no strength, bro, it could get out of our way. We're running past them, man. Gotta have that strong handle Hall of Fame. We get box out beast on gold. Don't worry, we will get a Hall of Fame. Again, when you put your cap breakers, you will have this Hall of Fame. We get brick wall on gold, so you guys are able to set screens. And we get immovable enforcer on gold. This is a great badge, amazing badge. We're gonna get bumpy on the centers and the lockdowns. They're not gonna be able to move against you, man. They're gonna be stuck, literally stuck. Or if you're playing defense on a guard, you're able to get bumpy with this gold immovable enforcer. And last but not least is our vertical. We want to go with an 83 vertical so we can catch our rebounds, man. Got an 83 vertical. This 83 vertical will help us a lot. You guys can even go 84 if you guys want to. I low-key should have went 84, but I went 83. I accidentally upgraded my post control. Let's go 84, you know what I'm saying? 84 vertical. And with this 84 vertical, bro, you're going to be, again, jumping out the gym. Literally jumping out the gym. For blocks, rebound, everything. You're going to be jumping out the gym. As you guys can see, we get Aerial Wizard on silver, High Flying Denier silver, Pogo Stick on gold, which will go to Hall of Fame. Don't worry about that, it will go Hall of Fame. And we get Rise Up on silver, man. And we are at 99 overall on this 2-way skilled stretch, man. This build is super tough, man. Again, if you guys want gameplay on this build, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and I got you guys. I will show you guys this build in action. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you just want to continue. And we are a 2-way skilled stretch. If you guys do like this build, leave a like down below. If you guys are going to make this build, leave a comment down below. I'm going to make this build. If you're going to make this build but change a couple things, let me know what you guys change. I'm definitely interested to know. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Peace.